This is episode 1748. Welcome to the Daily Meditation Podcast. I'm Mary Meckley, and I honor you for being here, giving yourself a little more peace, energy, and clarity. In today's episode, you are going to discover a breathing technique that will help you focus your thoughts. And focusing your thoughts can make a big difference when you feel depressed. And our theme for this week is managing depression. And whether you yourself experience depression or a loved one you know is struggling with this often debilitating type of mental condition, know that the more you understand what your brain is doing when you feel depressed, the better able you are to manage your depression. And the better able you are also to understand what is going on when someone feels depressed. And breathing techniques are one of the fastest ways to calm your mind and body instantly. So I want to share with you an article from the Harvard Health Medical School. And this is an article titled How Meditation Helps with Depression, How a Regular Practice Can Help Your Brain Better Manage Stress and Anxiety that Can Trigger Depression. This is a pretty recent article. It was published in August of 2018, and it shares information from Dr. John W. Denninger, who is Director of Research at the Benson Henry Institute for Mind-Body Medicine at Harvard-affiliated Massachusetts General Hospital. And he talks about how stress and anxiety are the major triggers of depression. So in yesterday's episode, I shared with you how when you experience depression, undoubtedly, you also experience another mental condition such as stress, anxiety, or other mental conditions. And meditation helps to alter your reaction to depressive feelings. And how it does this, says Dr. Denninger, meditation trains the brain to achieve sustained focus and to return to that focus when negative thinking, emotions, and physical sensations intrude. And this happens a lot when you feel stressed and anxious. Those emotions intrude. And what happens when you meditate is that meditation has been found to change certain brain regions that are specifically linked with depression. Scientists have shown that the medial prefrontal cortex becomes hyperactive in depressed people. This is the part of your brain that's often called the me center because it's where you process information about yourself, which could include worrying about the future or ruminating about the past. So when people get stressed, the me center goes into overdrive. And there is another brain region that's associated with depression, and that is the amygdala, which is known as the fear center, or that part of your brain that is responsible for the fight or flight response. And this triggers the adrenal glands to release the stress hormone cortisol. And this is in response to fear and a perceived danger. So what causes depression is when these two brain regions work off of each other. So the me center gets worked up, reacting to stress and anxiety, and the fear center response leads to a spike in cortisol levels to help fight off that danger that's only in your mind. And here is where meditation steps in to save the day. Research has found that meditation helps break the connection between these two brain regions. When you meditate, you are better able to ignore the negative sensations of stress and anxiety, which explains why stress levels fall when you meditate. And this is what Dr. Derringer says. Now, there's another way meditation helps the brain, and this is by protecting the hippocampus. And this is the part of your brain that is involved in memory. There was a study that showed that people who meditated for 30 minutes a day for 8 weeks increased the volume of gray matter in this region of the brain. And there's also been other research that's shown that people who suffer from recurrent depression tend to have a smaller hippocampus. So, meditation is so valuable to help you manage the debilitating effects of depression. So in today's episode, I want to share with you a meditation breathing technique that can help you focus your mind. And it can often be as simple as a breathing technique or repeating an affirmation, such as the affirmation we repeated in yesterday's episode, which is, "Now is all I need." Or you might do a full body relaxation or a visualization or one of the many meditation techniques that I share with you every single day, a different technique on the podcast. So you don't necessarily have to meditate for a full half hour in order to receive benefits to help you manage depression. But if you do want to meditate for half an hour or up to half an hour, you can break off at any point you want, I invite you to try for 2 weeks free access to over 1,700 guided meditations on my Sip and Om meditation app. That is Sip, S-I-P, and Om, O-M, the Sip and Om meditation app. You also receive a journal customized specifically for the week's theme. So for this week, it's a Manage Depression journal, as well as a slowdown guide with all the different techniques organized for you. And that's like a meditation cheat sheet at your fingertips. You can pick out a technique or two to do during the most depressing or stressful parts of your day. Again, it is the Sip and Om meditation app. So now as you settle yourself down and get ready to do your meditation, the technique for today is a breathing technique. It's a simple technique to do, and it helps to focus your mind, which will help to interrupt that interaction between the different parts of your brain that contribute to being triggered by stress and anxiety that can lead to depression. So this is a focus breathing technique. How you do it. As you inhale, you're going to keep your eyes uplifted at the point between your eyebrows. This is often referred to as your spiritual eye in yoga and meditation. This is also where your prefrontal lobes are located, near this part of your brain. So here is how you do the technique. Inhale through your nose, bringing your breath upward to the point between your eyebrows. And then hold the breath for as long as you feel comfortable doing so. And as you exhale, let go of your breath gently and release your tension, keeping your eyes uplifted the whole time. Very nice. Again, inhale through your nose, drawing your breath inward and upward up to the point between your eyebrows, keeping your eyes uplifted there. Try to hold the breath for a little bit longer, drawing it out a little bit longer each time you do this breathing technique. Eyes uplifted, spine straight. And as you exhale, release tension. So this is your breathing technique for today. Do it several times. And remember to sit in stillness, enjoying the sensations you've created. You are so worth slowing down for.